This is a great wee task looking at area and perimeter. You can take it really far and extend your pupils, but it's also just good for those who need a bit more fine motor control. Architects had drawn up these plans. Here was a house, and they had to actually build the house, build a model of it. Now we wanted them to calculate the area and perimeter of every room before constructing it, and the walls, they had to be 5 centimetres high. A room like this gives scope for differentiation because we've got a simple rectangle here with both dimensions listed. However, then we've got more complex shapes and we've got missing dimensions too. Now when it comes to complex shapes like this, it's a spatial awareness thing a little bit. Pupils need to understand that if this is 6, then this is also 6, and these two sides together add up, but sometimes that's difficult for them to see. So what I like to do is show them two lines, say this is 5 centimetres, this is 3 centimetres, and we're not sure what this one is. Can you put it in an equation for me? So we get 3 centimetres plus A equals 5 centimetres, balance it up, and we get A equals 2 centimetres. Then move on from an example like this to an example like that, and say can you find the value of B? Then from there, we go to an example like this. So you've got a slow progression that hopefully allows kids to transfer the knowledge that they've got there into something a little bit more abstract. So the pupils were able to break down this task into elements, so drawing with precise measurements, calculating the area, calculating the perimeter of each room, measuring and cutting the walls, and then actually constructing the house. I loved this task, and so did the pupils, because there was actually so much room for creativity despite being given a set schematic. For example, even when it came to measuring and cutting the walls, yes, they would draw the wall and then think, well, it's got to stand up, so this is actually 6 centimetres with a centimetre at the bottom. But some of them actually looked at the plan and went, oh, this wall has a window, so then they were adding windows into their design. So we ended up with houses like this. They'd actually drawn the plan, then they built the walls on top, and then using the schematic, they'd actually added in the windows and the front door. Then using some black paper and measuring carefully, they went and created a flat roof. Then with the help of some Lego and a wee road, we started to create a wee village.